Hi to everybody. I hope you can hear me well and everything is great. Let me know also in the comments. So, step by step, we're gonna start. Not gonna waste too much time. So, also, I'm gonna send everything in the chat. So, please, guys, check it out because in the chat, it's gonna be everything without any delay because in the YouTube, there's a lot of the delay. So, I'm gonna also text it in the comments. Wait a second. How you can hear me? Let me know as well. So. Hey to everybody. So important. You can watch live stream for checking all the process of trading, but if you wanna follow signals, follow only from chat in Telegram because in YouTube it's a big delay. Okay, I'm gonna do it as the comment and I'm gonna pin this so everybody that joined it here, they can check it out. Did I post the link? Wait a second. So I think I did post this before. No, I don't think so. Wait a second. Okay. So. Okay. I'm gonna check it out with the link later and post it. Okay, so we're not wasting any time. So the chart types is gonna be candles. The time frames is aim 2. That means that each candle lasts 2 minutes. Candles aim 2. I also recommend guys to trade on the laptop only, not on the phone, because on the phone it could be some delays. It's not convenient, to click on the buttons and everything. So one device you use for, checking the signals, and the other one, for example, laptop, is better to use for opening a trace. After also, please check it out your Wi-Fi connection if it's good or not. There's a lot of the websites like speed test and everything where you can do it. It's absolutely for free. Also, if you use VPN, it's better not to do it and actually turn it off if everything is working without it. But if you do, it's better also to check it out your Wi-Fi connection together with the VPN. So that's how you're gonna be sure that everything is gonna be great. Yeah, here's the link. I just posted it before in my channel, and like I just did the schedule for this time, but it was 6 minutes late. Okay, it's fine. Maybe something wrong with the Telegram. Perfect. So, um, after the indicators that I'm using, I'm gonna send it to you. Indicators, MA, EMA, 14 and 8. So I used two moving averages. We changed it to EMA because originally in the default settings it's SMA. I will show it to you after. And the period for the first moving average is 14. For the second moving average is 8. After Bollinger, Bollinger Bands deviation 2. I'm gonna do also some emojis. Oh, perfect. And MACD, MACD, MACD 12.26.9. Now let's choose some other. And RSI 14. Okay, that's nice. Maybe I'm just gonna use the same emoji. Sorry. I'm perfectionist on that. So everything would look great. Perfect. I think that's better. Oh, oh my god, I missed one emoji. We can fix it now. So this is the indicators because you ask me about them a lot. And why not? I can show it to you. So that's how you can practice with me together. So as you can see, two moving averages. Originally in the settings it's SMA here, but we changed it to EMA. The period is 14, and I changed the color to gray. The second one, period is 8, also EMA, and the color is gray. So that's how I can see through the Bollinger Bands. On the Bollinger Bands, period is 5, as in the default settings, and deviation is 2. Originally is 1. As we can see, when it's 1, it's too small by the range of the price, so that is better. And here I didn't change anything in the colors. MACD is by default settings. I didn't change anything as well. 12, 26, and 9. Well, great. And RSI is 14 also. So let me check your comments if everything is great. Hey Lisa, it's Terry from Aragon. Hi Terry, yeah, I remember you. I remember you, of course. I see a lot on my live streams and I appreciate that a lot. Let's go. Hello everyone. All right. Let's rock and roll. Perfect. Today be great. Amen. Yes. Happy to be here today. Me, I'm happy to see you too as well, guys. So, text your questions during live stream if you have one. Perfect. So now I'm gonna check it out. The currency pair for opening a trade. I need to check all of them. Actually, I just did the full screen, so that's how I can check it out the situations on the right. So, for example, it's pretty good one. It could be a pretty good continuation of the downward trend here. It's not that, clear, a lot of the corrections and everything, so I don't like it. Here could be a good reversal, but we can see a lot of the corrections before. Like, for example, if I turn off the Bollinger Bands, you can see it better. For example, it could be again like just a few red candles and after it will reverse in the upward direction again, so it's not that great. I will turn on the Bollinger Bands later, just now, for better to see the chart. Here also a lot of the corrections and upward trend going for too long time. Here pretty long downward trend, so it could be the start of the reversal, but we're not sure, so we're just gonna add it to the favorites. Check wild currency please. Yep, of course. And you please also, when I'm gonna send the currency pair, please check it out in the chat, so that's how you're gonna be sure that you chose the right one. So I'm checking. I'm always really careful with choosing the currency pair, choosing the best one for opening a trade with consistent upward or downward trends. And if I'm not sure, I'm not choosing it, or I'm changing the currency pair if it's changing and it's too bad. Now I cannot see actually too many situations. Okay, here's could be pretty good upward trend, but we're pretty close to our previous resistance level, so that is a question. And here already payout, it's a bit low, but for us actually it's the matter most is the currency pair, how it's reacting. So we can use even lower payout, but at the same time, it's going to be a good situation. That's better. That's how we're going to have less catch-ups. I'm always trying to minimize them, of course. So I'm checking. Here could be a good reversal, but the range of the price is not that much. Here could be a good continuation of the downward trend, but that is a question as well. But this is the real market though. Actually now in like 18 minutes it could be the news, so it's kind of riskful, to trade on the real currency pairs. But when it's gonna be the news release at 30 minutes, like in 18 minutes, we're gonna stop for a moment and check it out how the market is reacts. Actually, it's a pretty good one. hmm Add captions because I'm Brazilian. I don't know if I can do this on the YouTube live stream. Maybe I can. I don't know how to do this, guys. Let me know. I'm not a technical guy, I'm just a girl, so sometimes it's hard for me to understand all of the new features that's released on the platforms. So that's why. So here could be a good one, but 75, and you can have even lower because as you can see here, I have increased payout up to 4% based on my level of account. So let's check it out all. As you can see, here's pretty good currency pairs. Here, as you can see, because it's Australian dollar here and here, so we can see pretty good downward trend. It's almost like kind of not the same situation, but they look alike. Here could be the continuation of the downward trend as well, and I like the payout here, but we can see some corrective candles as well, so we don't know when it can be reversal. Here could be the continuation of the upward trend, but 50-50. Here as we can see, we got some pretty big shadow. Okay, we need to decide what we're gonna choose. Okay, let's choose this one, 80%. So, here it is. Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. If you on the live stream, please follow signals only from the chat. Okay, because it is a big delay on the YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna do a poll if you're ready or not. You're ready, and also that's how we're gonna check it out how the currency pair is gonna react, because now we can see some green candle appearing here in the chart. So it could either be a corrective candle or just a short upward movement just like this, or it could be actual reversal in the upward direction. So just we're gonna check it out, waiting for another candle. I'm also gonna check it out on the AIM1 time frame. Here you can see 3 candles already. That's pretty interesting. So maybe it could be some kind of the upward move here. I'm gonna check it out. Logged in on ready. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna answer to your questions, guys, after. So that's how we're gonna focus now. Okay, so here I'm thinking about opening a trade up actually. We're gonna check it out also this candle now. So be ready. Okay, and we're opening here a trade, and I'm opening here, sending a signal, opening a trade, just like this. So I was telling also before that firstly I send a signal after I open a trade, so after like 1-2 seconds. So that's how also all of my subscribers do, because you cannot open a trade like at the same exact time when I send the signal, and I also open a trade like, so that's making more sense that I send the signal and I open a trade after 1-2 seconds. So that's how it's more precise in trade point. So here's fluctuating a little bit. As you can see, it's moving like pretty fast. Moving just like standing at one place after jumping, again coming back, everything. But this is the real market reality. So please send subtitles. But I don't know how to add it here. I'm sorry. I will text. I don't know how to add it right now. I'll check it later. Okay. So I just texted so the person would understand me. Um, so why do some traders wait for closure, candle closure, expiration time, and some don't? Depends on the situation, you know. Like if the situation is pretty, understandable, like you can see a pretty good downward trend and everything, like you don't actually need to wait for ending of the candle and opening a new one. You only need that when you're not sure about the situation. If it's gonna be, for example, as we had it here, like I needed to wait for this candle to close to see how this one is gonna react, and we open just here. So that's how I'm going to be sure that it's going to be a reversal. And it's not going to be after the reversal in the downward direction again, as the continuation of the downward trend. Um, so that's why sometimes you need to wait to open a candle. Actually, I had also some idea from my subscribers that we can open a trade together at the end of some candle. For example, like, we can see here because it's going to be no delays just like that. Like we can see, I'm saying to you, okay, after this candle, we're going to open a trade when there's a new candle gonna open. I know there's a lot of the words that I repeat, but actually this is not a really good idea because at some points we need to get entry point just like now. So that's why sometimes it's not working to open a trade just on the next candle because we don't know how the market is going to react after this. And maybe if we're going to wait 1 more minute, it's going to reverse or go really high. So that's how we're not going to get a good entry point. So that's why I'm setting a signal like right in the moment, not after ending candle. So yeah, so sometimes we'll wait for the candle to close just to check it out, what kind of the direction of the trend is going to be. So now we have 5 seconds here till the end of the trade. Three, two, one, and we close it. Okay, that's good. I'm just going to send this kind of the screenshot. So I'm not, we're saving the time, not going there and everything, waiting for this to upload. Good. Okay. Here, kind of fluctuating a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. As you can see, it can go in the downward direction now again. So let's check it out some other currency pairs that we were checking before. Maybe we can find something better. Here could be a good continuation of the downward trend, and it's top 4 currency pairs, so it's kind of a good sign. So let's check it out. I'm just gonna do like this. BHT slash S in, okay, OTC. Let's change to this one. Vote if you ready. Why cannot do any emojis here? Yes, okay, perfect. As you can see, it's moving pretty confidently downward. Yeah, we can see some corrective candles, but it's usually just one, so it's kind of good. Here it was more, but for now it's going pretty well. Of course, there is a risk that it could be the reversal, at any time and everything, but actually we have it everywhere, so we need to be careful, of course, and use just 1% of our deposit, so that's how it's going to be better. Be ready to open a trade down. Wait for my signal. I'm just gonna text like this so everybody would know what are we gonna close. Okay, and here it is, and we open a trade. Okay, perfect. Here it is. I'm sending you the screenshot. I'm gonna add this currency pair to the favorites. As you can see here, you can see your result and what's going on right now, if you're having a plus or not. You can also open your trade just like this. By the way, you can, close this trade, for example, now, get some money back, but of course it's going to be less than you invested, so it's better not to do it. But still, there's some kind of the opportunity like this. As you can see, it's getting lower and lower by the price as the time is going as well. So here you can see also, I really recommend you to check it out. Here you can see your trade, time of the expiration that have left, open time, closing time that is going to be the time. Why the time frame is M3 here actually? Okay, we're gonna check it out. Um, because it's time of the expiration 3 minutes. Sorry, because I was thinking like why we have a candles time frame M2. Sorry. So open price is 18.77213. Actually, it's pretty good to check it out because on my trading sessions, like now, I'm just sending this kind of the screenshots, so I don't waste time to go into the close trades, waiting for the uploading and everything. But usually, I'm sending the screenshots with the full information of open price and close price as well, and difference between entry point and open price and closing price, if to be more clear. So that's how you can also compare your trade to mine and to see how many differences there in the entry point. And that's how you can understand if you have a delay or not. So yeah, it's kind of fluctuating here. But let's see. You can see it's not going that much. And not a glorious day. Hi, back again, Lisa. Hi, remember you, of course. Count, you do a count down, 3, 2, 1, low. But I don't do it here on the live stream because on the live stream there's a big delay. I was telling you that before. Because here it doesn't make sense to make it on the YouTube like this countdown, like 3 to 1, because there's a delay. I'm saying that it's important to follow the signals only from the chat because there is nothing without the delays. Everything, not nothing. So we're gonna wait. Okay, here it's reversed a little bit. Ah, so close. Oh my God. No way. No way. As you can see, it was so close. We almost closed the straight. Oh my God. Crazy. Okay, we'll wait. So, okay, I'm waiting. I'm checking how it's gonna go because it could be the start of the reversal here. As you can see, it's already 3 green candles in a row. So, let's wait a little bit. I'm waiting for the 4th candle here to appear. Yeah, we can see it's moving upwards. Be ready. Okay, and boom, boom, boom. Okay, perfect. So we open here, trade up. So we can see now 2 lines of MACDs crossing each other, going up in the same direction. The last pin bars in the MACD is green color. Also, we can see that every sell line before was like really low in the oversold zone. Now it's start going out of the oversold zone. Okay, let's wait. Okay, let's wait. It's so close. I'll check it out. Now, also, in 2 minutes, it's gonna be the news by USD. But we're not on USD, of course, pair. But anyway, of course, it can affect markets, all the markets. So that's why we need to be really, really careful. That's why the market is also fluctuating a bit. Now we're in a plus. It's good. Okay, let's wait. Okay, it's 20 seconds. 15 seconds. 10 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we close this trade in a plus. Perfect. So I'm gonna send you the video. Ah, okay. Here it is. Perfect. Okay. So now we're gonna open here trades up. 3 minutes. And here it is. We open a trade. Let's select a little bit. Okay, perfect. Sending you a screenshot. That's good. That's good. It's already more confident. So I'm gonna check it out the comments, guys. Sorry, I was just really into the into the process. It's really hard to do so many multitasking, you know. Can you explain this indicator to me? Which indicator? Moving average, Bollinger Bands also I had, but I just covered that actually here. We don't need that. MACD, RSI. I actually have a lot of the videos about them. Let's wait 1:30 till the end. Let's wait 1 minute. It's going pretty well. Okay, 40 seconds. Thank you so much for reactions, so many. Thank you for reactions. It means a lot to me. We got some corrective candle here. Damn, damn, damn. It was going so good. Okay, so let's check it out. The other situation, because actually it was pretty good, start of the upward trend and everything, but after in the last second we got a reversal. Oh, okay, let's check it out. Yeah, now it's the news also dropped, so the market could be kind of strange. Okay, let's check it out. Here could be okay. I'm gonna check later. Here, not sure, not sure. Here also. Okay. Here could be a good upward trend. Here could be, but also just the start. Here could be actually pretty good one. At 88%, but it's still fine. Here could be pretty good continuation of the upward trend. Here could be pretty good downward trend. So that's how I'm checking all of them and just adding it to the favorites. Okay. Now I'm using between all of that. Here, I don't like that it's going for a long time. Here is the same. Here could be good, but actually a lot of the corrections. So I'm choosing between all of them. I think this one is more confident. UZ slash cat OTC. Okay, let's choose it. Slash cat OTC. Okay. You ready? Oh my god. Yes or no? Okay. On that situation, we got corrective candle in the last seconds. So that's why we change currency pair. Currency pair. So, okay, here we're gonna open a trade up. Be ready. Up for 3 minutes. Okay, good. And reopening your trades. Sending you the screenshot. Here it is. That's pretty great. Upward trend. That's continuing. Yeah, I was not that sure about this currency pair first because again, like I'm not really big fan of this kind of the situation when it's the upward trend that's going for a long time. But compared to all of the others, it's the best. As you can see, like I wanted to choose this one when we were not at the end of the trend yet because the support level is here. And as you can see here, we got some corrective candles, so it was not that good. Here, I wanted to enter also up because we could see here 3 green candles already in a row. But as you can see, again, it's reverse. I have a good intuition. No, just a good analysis. Here, it could be a good also upward trend, but 50-50. Now let's check it out the previous conspiracy that we had. It's this one. As you can see, it started going downward, like really short. Now the range of the price is just here. I will draw it for you now in a second. As you can see, it's really small, so it's not the best situation. Here, what do we got? What do we got? It's really close to our entry point, as you can see. Yeah, now the market is a bit tricky with us. But we're gonna wait. Just minus 15 points. And we have still 1 minute and 20 seconds. I would better do like this. I'll do the video on the channel. So as you can see now, guys, we got some corrective candle here, but we still have some time. So yeah, the market for now is a bit tricky because it was some news drop just 9 minutes ago, and of course it affects all of the market. But as you can see, it was pretty good upward trend for a really long time. Yeah, we got some corrective candles, but it was just one here and here. Here's just 2 and 3. So it should be a continuation of the upward trend. That's why we open here a buy trade. So we're just gonna wait till the end. We still have some time, and it's really close to entry point. It's really tricky. It just will tell you minus 17 points. So we're gonna wait how it's gonna go. Yeah, I just made the video. Okay, let's wait. Let's wait. So, oh my god, it's so close. So close. I couldn't make the video. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's tricking me today. It's tricking me. Okay, let's wait a little bit. Okay, let's wait and see how it's gonna go here. Okay. Be ready. Down for 3 minutes here is gonna be. See here we should have pretty good reversal. I'm gonna wait. Yeah, the market now is not the easiest one. The payout here is already 90 when we opened, and now it's now 92. So let's wait. Well, I got profit. That's good. That's good. Yeah, it was really close. It was possible to have a profit there. 2 minutes 55 seconds work for me. Ah, because you chose a bit less time. Yeah. Yeah, because at the last second it was just fluctuating. See if it would be less time for me, maybe I would also close, but it's fine. What is the area size setting? Area size settings is 14 as the default settings, so it didn't change here or anything. So here we have overbought and oversold zone. We can see now, for example, our price was in the overbought zone. A lot of people say that, for example, if you see that the RSI is in the overbought zone, that means it's going to be a reversal really, really soon or just now, but actually it's not true. It's just showing us in what zone our price is, you know, reacting now. But at the same time, our price, as you can see, for example, here could be in the overbought zone for a pretty long time. For example, here it was from 118, even here 116 to 140. So like for 20 minutes, even more, it was in the overbought zone. But a lot of people say that, ooh, if the price, by the RSI is crossing the overbought zone, like this line of 70%, that means it's going to reverse just now. But actually, it's not true. And as you can see, it was still the continuation of the upward trend, but only after it was a reversal. So that's why, for example, we didn't open here a trade in a sell like here because it was still the continuation of the upward trend. Like we didn't have any signs, as you can see here, of the reversal. What kind of size I'm talking about? So if we would see here, for example, some really, really big upper week on the candle, we would see that the bodies of the candles is getting smaller and smaller. We also could see here some red candle that covering the previous green candle. Absolutely. Yeah, we could say that it could be a reversal here. So you need to check it out and be sure about it's a reversal or not by the candlestick patterns more than by the indicators, because the indicators is just our instruments, and again they cannot tell you for 100% that yeah it's going to be reversal now. So you need to check it out also by the candlestick patterns, and see a full picture of all of that. Okay, so that's good. 2-1, and we close this trace in a plus. Perfect. That's good. That's nice. Finally. So we're waiting for the better entry point. Okay. And here it is, and we open a trade. Perfect. Okay, we'll wait. Okay, it's 30 seconds. Okay, it's 1 second and we close it. Perfect. Here it is. That's great. Minus 37 points. That's good. That's gonna be the end of the trading session, so we're not risking more because we can see again there is some corrective candle. And guys, thank you so much to everybody. So text me your questions, guys, if you have it. So I'm not connecting off yet. Okay. Balance after trading session. Here it is. Okay. So I'm gonna check the comments. It was an insightful session, Lisa. I will text you in Telegram later for any question. Okay, that's nice. That's perfect. I have to go to work. Have a great day. Good trading session. See you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, guys. So thank you everybody for joining here today. It was really nice. And we're going to see each other really, really soon. Bye bye.